Hey guys, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today I'm asking the question, have you ever thought to yourself at some point, you know what, I could really use another one of me to get through all of the work or all of the stuff I've got to do? Well, your wait may actually be over, and here's what's going on, and this is absolutely fascinating. A Russian startup has basically launched the production of a lifelike robot that not only looks like you and mimics your facial expressions, but it's also able to do some of your work for you. Now, I've got some notes here, and I think this is absolutely interesting. This company is called Promobot. They're based out of the city of Perm in Russia. They're calling their new robot the Android Robo C, and I quote, can replace humans in the office and even at home. The android can answer people's questions in shopping centers and museums, be an administrator or an employee office, and greet visitors and communicate with them, according to the maker. However, there's a bit of an issue. You're not going to get a lot of work out of this robot because currently the prototypes only last 8 hours before needing to be recharged. I don't know if you can plug them in and just let them run off of the current in your wall. Now, this Android is able to talk to you thanks to 100,000 speech modules in their AI system, and it can actually reproduce about 600 facial expressions. Now, that's actually really interesting. I'm assuming for the moment it's probably speaking Russian, and not any other language on the planet, given where the company is located. But this actually allows us to imagine a future that I've been thinking about for quite some time. Now, artificial intelligence, deepfake technology could basically create a rise of a virtual assistant. And so let's say you're getting into a video meeting with me here on Zoom or whatever you use, Skype, take your pick. Maybe you're not actually talking to me. Maybe you're actually talking to a deep fake that looks exactly like me, and the artificial intelligence gets to the point where it's so good, it's pretty much able to handle the meeting for me, let's say making, big decisions for me outside of stuff that I've programmed it not to make. So if it wants to do a deal for, $1 million, maybe it has to come ask me. But for the most part, the person that's talking to me is actually going to get me my predicted responses, looking at me, my mannerisms, hopefully my sunny disposition, whatever that is. And I think that's really interesting. Now you combine that with an actual physical android, a physical robot, and you've got something there that I think would be absolutely interesting. But then the question is, and this kind of dovetails with my video from yesterday, at what point does that become acceptable? At one point, do people say, oh my God, I've been talking to, an artificial intelligence this entire time? I thought it was you. Obviously, that's based on the presumption that the AI would be so good, but here we are. I think it's a fascinating technology. I think they're probably onto something here, and I'm sure there's going to be quite a race to develop an android that looks, walks, talks, and ideally, quote unquote, thinks just like you. And that is your news of the day. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.